These maps are damn exciting, Remo. But not only maps are exciting, but also mats. We got Pro Pads, the GG for RARALAND, custom made just for our tournament. You can get one of these !RARA merge, or you can design your own at propads.gg.
Absolutely, Pro Pads, I think, also.
Yes.
Check them out. Lots of customizability options, and of course, or to go with our style of the RARALAND, because we're in the middle of the festivities, if you will. Getting towards halfway point of day 2. We've had quite a few fun games already, and now we're getting into the home stretch, towards the pointy end of this group stage. LawLiet at the moment looking like the big favorite. If he can score here now as well, he's almost through already.
Exactly. In an interview, he said, I'm just here as a tourist. I want to come to your country, Neo. And he definitely did. And oh boy, is he showing up for Starbuck. It's about survival. If he loses that, he's probably gonna go out. I can't predict this. This is gonna be so rough.
Have we gotten confirmation officially that it's human?
Not 100%
in that case,
sure.
because that was the most likely, right? Thank you very much, production. It's human indeed. We mentioned it earlier. One of the big strengths of Starbuck is he can pick and choose what to go for depending on the matchup, depending what he feels like is the best thing. And here now he's not going to play random, but is going to go human indeed. And I think Todd said the same that I kind of thought, which was that his human has been looking really strong. And let's jump in, guys. Let's see what we get here for our first one.
There we go, everybody. Bottom left-hand side, the vice champion of the world, all the way from Korea. He's the master of the Warden, playing the Warden. Give it up for LawLiet.
We see him here with his favorite hero, but let's not forget also about a European powerhouse, and that is, of course, Starbuck playing the human, this time in his decision match. He needs to score here. Starbuck does if he wants to have a chance still in the group.
Slovenia, his own country, playing Ducks, his team. This series, his last chance, probably. And yeah, Todd pointed it out. The qualifier winner bracket versus Foggy. Winner bracket semifinal versus Foggy. This is where he showed how good he is. But everybody saw that qualifier, and everybody who watched Warcraft before probably knows how scary LawLiet can be with this one. He's unlike any other Night Elf with this hero. Back in 2015, he was the human slayer. Whether it be Infi or TH or Yumiko, they all fell to him thanks to this lady, Kira Starstalker, Blink, Fan of Knives, Shadow Strike. She can do it all.
Yeah, LawLiet truly a master with her, always a joy. Such a flashy hero as well, and we're gonna see her potency right away. Trying to go for some economy damage, especially level 3, the Warden very strong, but even on level 2 here, LawLiet taking it not slow at all at the beginning, going quite aggressively in. Normally would expect double Ancient of War creeping and try to level up that Warden as fast as he can, but LawLiet not doing that at all.
Oh, Warden is kind of surrounded. This is really, really nice for Starbuck that could force the Warden into Blink, but she's revealed. She's not revealed, and nighttime just started, so she can hide in the shadows, basically for Reba. And this is no creeping for Starbuck, neither an expansion. So all he can do at the moment is tech, and LawLiet, of course, not lazy at all. In the meantime, going for Berserkers. Yeah, the Warden can't creep herself, can't harass herself, but I think this is doing damage by literally doing nothing.
Yeah, this is quite weird. The Warden is still hiding up there in the shadows. The Water Elemental is going to expire any moment. So this round is going to open up. And the first big thing, I think, is LawLiet was able to get the Mercenaries. With the Archer pull, with the Wisp at the lab, he was able to pick up the Berserker and Shadow Priest. Very good against The Water Elemental specifically. And the Water Elemental, speaking of which, has run out. The Warden is back into harass and is perhaps even willing to force the TP here, to pull the TP for this harass.
Okay, Starbuck trying to get a rifle push up, but it's so dangerous. Now there is a reveal, and of course you don't want to be revealed under the Arcane Tower. You want to do damage with the Fan of Knives. This means no direct damage towards units, single target damage, no slow as there's no Shadow Strike selected. And that is definitely a relief for the Archmage. But I would say after 5 minutes, Starbuck already under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, normally you want to play this Archmage and level it up fast, get level 3 and then put pressure on the Night Elf side. Normally you're the one who creeps faster, and then the Warden on only level 2 against your level 3 might be in some trouble indeed. But the Warden here has the experience lead by a bit, experiencing some lag here, unfortunately. Hopefully this is going to resolve itself in a moment.
First spike, all right. Well, back to us then. Remo, not bad, not bad. Okay, and of course, the unique experience. Hello, Hamburg! Nice to see you all. SNS and Todd, front row, his perfect opportunity. What a lad, what a lad. Front row is a perfect fit for Stars and Stripes.
From Queens, New York, I'm walking there. Even if it's just sitting there at the moment. It's been a couple of fun days already. For these players today might not be so fun, because, one of them at least, it is a very tough group. Not everybody's going to get out, but so far LawLiet, we haven't seen too much of him yet. This is his first big showing, but so far still looking completely in control.
Yeah, flawless. Also not nervous in front of a crowd. Also not too common for him to play on a big stage in front of a crowd. Of course, he's been to WGLs where this was the case, but hasn't been that way in a long time. Starbuck gets some creeping done though, and that's important. He needs level 3 for this to be working. And look what I see on the right-hand side. It's, I think, the first Blood Mage of the tournament.
Indeed, we haven't seen him too much. Normally especially popular, used to be against, Keeper expansion and then against Bears and so on. Siphon Mana can be very good against the Warden, but also she can be very mobile with the Blink. This is going to come down to who does it better, and he steals the item. Oh my god, the heal ward's taken away. The foot is exposed. The Fan of Knives comes into play, and that is going to be more kills. Blood Mage finally shows up. Siphon Mana active, but on level 1 not that strong. He gets back in. Oh my, look at the smile.
Yeah.
Look at his smile. I can't help it. And for good reason. This is exactly why he is the best Warden player in the world.
In the history of this game. Oh my god, he redefined the Warden play, and what an accomplishment. Play of the game, maybe even play of the day, right there. Getting so much experience and great items. What's Starbuck supposed to do? Even supply, but weaker heroes. He's trying to get some mana, trying to threaten this Warden, but seems so hard to do. At least he's a little away from the Moon World, so hard to recover at the moment. There it is, level 4, right around the corner.
Warden's still quite hurt. She does have the heal wards, by the way, which she could use. Starbuck looking so confident. He's attacking with such a small army, but LawLiet is respecting it. He's not rushing in too fast, and now he's level 4, which means he can easily blink. Still getting siphoned, but does that really matter? The rejuvenation comes in, and Starbuck has hardly anything. Oh my goodness! Down to 32 supply, gonna lose another rifle here as well. Fake blinking, the Warden! Showing off.
Exactly, he's enjoying this big time. Now the Warden no mana anymore, also no mana items, has to rely on right clicks and not even boots, no staff, so the mobility is not the greatest either. Will this be traded in now? Not really. Bears are here with the last bit of roar, so it can't be siphoned. Nice play. The Care Bear is around the corner for another rejo, and that was the blink, and that is more mobility, and that is a priest down. And that's game.
GG call.
Holy smokes! LawLiet showing up so strong, stomping Starbuck into the ground. 1-0 in the shortest game that we had on the main stage yet.
That was a rough one. Beautiful game by LawLiet. I mean, not just did he play the Warden very well, but also he played around the Siphon Mana perfectly. Like, he always knew when to go in, how to use his spells, and Siphon Mana can be very strong, especially in a long extended engagement, but it doesn't have that big impact right away, that oomph. It doesn't do damage, it doesn't slow. It just slowly drains away mana over time, and if it's only level 1 especially, it is not that strong. But yeah, what a way to play his first stage match here for LawLiet with his favorite hero, with the Warden, and yeah, just beautifully done. That early game already was weird, like just standing there and trying to surround, doesn't have the reveal, a Water Elemental expires, surround opens up, and LawLiet is gladly going to take that gift and take control of that game.
Yeah, that was just perfect. Maybe he forgot that the water elemental expired. He went all the way down with the Archmage, or maybe he thought the Archmage is a little faster, but the horse was not in the mood today for a race, so it was a little too slow, and the Warden just did more damage instead of taking more damage, and it's incredible, man. If you compare Starbuck versus Foggy from the qualifier to LawLiet versus Starbuck here on the stage, 2 worlds, man. Unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely. I always love observing players like that when it feels like you can sense their confidence. And that's what it seemed like here to me. LawLiet willing to play a hero that nobody else dares to at the moment in this matchup. Funnily enough, from some players in China, for example, Call of, we see a bit of Demon Hunter again in this matchup on some maps. But the Warden, ever since Terranos stand has been taken out of the pool, and we don't see so much Echo Isles anymore. Oftentimes, the Warden, not that popular for most players, but LawLiet, you know, when you play her on that level, why not? And speaking of maps, we may see Rusty Creek here in this series.
You do see Rusty Creek because that was the pick of LawLiet for the second map, and that second map is coming up in a second. He always likes to play the odd maps that nobody else does, like Shattered Exile when it was still in the pool, now Rusty Creek, and this is where we're going right here, right now, the tournament debut of RC. This is the last-ditch effort for Starbuck. This is the last chance for survival. If he's not scoring here, it's going to be really problematic to get out of the group alongside Soin and Sok. And for LawLiet, it is match points for the group stage win, and that means that you are not facing the winner of Group B in the semifinal. So that could be happy. That's always good to dodge.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, for the final elimination stage, there's not going to be a lower bracket, so you want to dodge that if you can't. Wait a minute. That's a tavern build, isn't it?
That is a tavern build. Is he Naga tower pushing or something?
Is he expecting a Warden again? Against Warden, we have seen in days past, old Echo Isles and such, a Tinker tower push, which at times was very strong indeed, but LawLiet is not doing that, not playing the Warden again. He's going with the Keeper, which is the most cheese-proof hero in the game, for Night Elf anyways. And yeah, Starbuck, he's got something special prepared. I'm excited to see that, and I have no idea what it is.
Me neither. It's not Pally Rifles, because there's no blacksmith. It must be a tavern hero. I really, really wonder what it is. It's so rare that humans switch up their first hero. But Starbuck is a very, very special kind. He loves to tower push as Orc as well. And he's bringing the cheese to LawLiet, hoping that the Korean is a little lactose intolerant.
On Rusty Creek, by the way, the spawn points are not predetermined, so you're never quite sure where the opponent is going to be. He is going to be across the map, so not right next to you, but he's going to be in one of 2 positions. And if Starbuck wants to play a tower push, he is lucky with the positioning, because he's on his lane, he's way closer, and he's going to scout that now as well.
Number mill. This is basically a tower push confirmed. What's the hero? Tinker! Oh boy, blast from the past, like TH versus Moon back in 2013. I did not think that I would see a Tinker first on this tournament, but many, many crazy things are happening here at RARALAND. LawLiet scouts it now, and he's one of the best in defending these pushes, I gotta say. And here's the initial reaction.
Yeah, not teching, of course. He's going to spam Ancients of War. Getting surrounded, though, maybe? The Treant blocking his way out of there, and the Keeper holds on to the TP. He wants to spam Treants as much as he can and find kills and get level 2. Towers are coming. Starbuck playing no nonsense here. He's going to risk it all with his tower push.
All eggs in one basket. Gotta take care of them. The Treants are still doing lots of damage. I think the Clockworks could take care of them. Nice positioning with the Keeper, always in between buildings, so there's not much damage to surface area. Level 2 is so important to get entangling roots, and the buildings are coming up. 2 Ancients of War could either mean mass production or a wood shield in front of the base. And Starbuck, he relies on these towers. There's almost no fortification behind him. This is definitely an all-in.
Yeah, and I'm worried for Starbuck. 4 Wisps came out for the detonate. There's no second pocket factory. The Tinker doesn't look that strong. Even with only 2 archers, the towers are falling. Neo, this might be a quick series that's about to end soon.
The poor caster who has a break now. That break isn't too long at all. Tinker isn't deep in the base, but the towers are not even close to finishing. The Treants take care of the workers and the footmen. The Keeper is Oh my god, GG. What a stomp. LawLiet winning Group A in a tremendous fashion.
That was a sub 15-minute best of 3. We're setting records here at RARALAND, apparently. Very well done by LawLiet. Perfect reactions. And the cheese does not taste that great today.
Not at all, man. You don't cheese against LawLiet. He eats it with one bite. Tower pushes against him just don't work. He is so solid proven against that because so many tried against him before when they were getting hopeless against his Warden. They tried to tower rush him, so he perfected that defense and he showed exactly why he is the current Vice World Champion.
Yeah, he's been praised by many other players as well for how crisp his play is. Scar said the same, and he's proving that here in this group stage. He is the top favorite out of this group. Will we see him advance? Most likely. We're also going to have a chance to hear from him in a moment to give us his thoughts on the game.
Yeah.
And
I think it's pretty sure that he wins the group now. There's one game left and nobody should be able to overtake him. Let's send it to the viewer area with LawLiet and Todd.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm here joined by LawLiet. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
You are now looking really good in this group. It seems like you might take first place. Is it what you expected, or did you think it was going to be really difficult going into it?
Yeah, of course, when I saw that group draw, I think, of course, I can be a #1 in this group. So, yeah, perfect.
What about the series here against Starbuck? Game 1, you went Warden. What exactly were you thinking? He beat Foggy in the qualifier for this tournament. So did that worry you? Did you know about this? Or did you just go into it confident, focusing on your own game plan?
Well, I saw the result, but I don't watch the video, VOD, so I'm not sure what he played, or he's a really good random player, so I'm not sure he plays some random or human or UD, and I already got 3 wins, so I feel just enjoy. That's why I pick Warden.
Did you think he was going to expo, or it didn't really matter? Like you thought your confidence if he plays one base or expo if you're playing Warden? Because usually if you play Warden, you want human to expand, I guess, right, more?
Yeah, but I don't care he choose expo or one base. I have some confidence, so I don't care.
Okay. Thinking about the rest of the tournament, there is some very strong undeads in the other group with X-Lord, Happy, still some strong players that you haven't faced. Who are you the most worried about, if anyone?
I'm worried about Swin. He's really awkward. So, yeah. Oh, he's really good. I'm really scared, yeah.
So just Soin, just scared of Soin? What about the matchup with Happy?
Can I meet Happy in this tournament?
And you tell me.
Yeah? I don't think so. Maybe have a chance I can play to my best, but seems like same as the last ES DreamHack finals, 0-3, like that.
No, you can do better. Come on.
I'm not sure.
All right, thank you so much,
Yeah.
LawLiet. Congratulations. Good luck for the rest of the tournament. Back to the couch with the guys.